countries like Syria that people probably don't want to
see, the difference is, though, they don't care what race and religion their consumer is if they're fucking off back to whatever country they came from at first. So if I was an Irish American and I was really Islamophobic, I don't care if my consumer is Muslim because I'm going back to Ireland anyways, right? So it wouldn't matter for me at the very first place. Furthermore, though, let's talk about the worst case scenario. Let's say that all the rich leave from these developing countries, and that suddenly creates some sort of brain drain. Why is that still good? First of all, because it means that you suddenly open up access to a lot more services within the areas within those nations as well. So political opportunities, economic opportunities, don't just go to the rich anymore, because the rich all bought citizenship to the United States and moved to the United States. Meaning that it's unlikely that educational institutions like the National University of Singapore is likely to be filled with the richest people within Singapore, because it's a lot more likely that suddenly you have a massive amount of middle-class individuals that weren't able to afford citizenship to go to the United States. But it suddenly opened up a lot more opportunities for them as well. We, I think, are the most creative team in this debate. And I think that in this debate, you have to analyze what this marketplace is actually capable of. That's what CG provides me. Very proud. As I learned throughout my entire time in school doing art lessons, creativity does not actually mean talent. To engage with Chris. The first thing he said was that this would drag Christ down. His grandma does not control economic market forces. But here's the thing, right? Like, this is just not true, right? Because there's a history of demand to suggest that if you live in a country like the European Union, like any country in the European Union where you have free movement of free movement, like probably your citizenship as an EU citizen is worth so much more than if you live in South Sudan, right? Like, presumably that would be true solely because there's more access to infrastructure, there's more people who live in these kinds of countries, things to this effect, right? So it isn't true that this would go down. Insofar as there's many more people who live in destitute poverty who want to be able to move to a country where even basic provisions of welfare exist, presumably some countries are going to be worth significantly more. It's not to say that it's just purely a one-for-one trade. But also if you're like a dual citizen, there's no reason for you to sell this as low as you can, right? You get the benefits of dual citizenship, right? The ability to have a lot more access to visas, the ability to travel a lot more, the ability to participate in multiple elections, right? And notably, or in some circumstances, in a situation of economic privilege. It's in your best interest if you wanted to sell this for as high a price as possible, because at the very least, it is taking something away from you, or something that's not actively a part of your life. You have no incentive to be charitable about this. Then Chris says, what about his amigo who he wants to sell this to, right? Like, they don't have to give it back to you, right? Like, what a terrible idea. You'll give your citizenship to your friend, move halfway across the world, and ruin your life because they're not obligated to give back your passport, right? It's a terrible idea. But more importantly, it's like, first off, if your thing is about language requirements, change that in immigration. Their side of the debate makes that a lot more difficult to happen, as I'll explain later. But also just like, the reality is that if you just start selling citizenships for $1 and trading them back immediately, the reality is that most countries aren't going to do things like nationalize healthcare to be sure that their own citizens have a provision for it, when it is seen as a much easier option to be sure that you have friends in other countries. Notably, not everyone has friends in other countries who can so easily do this, and in many circumstances, this is actively going to be harmful as a strain of resources where all people using the same hospital services means wait times get longer, doctors are overstrained, things to that effect. Then he said something about politics, right? One, that's not immigration, right? Like, Irish people who've moved to America and they got American citizenship, now caring about Irish politics, like, that's not immigration, you're buying citizenship, right? Those immigration laws would not affect you, therefore you don't care about that. And notably, immigrants tend to be most in support of immigration because they have that lived experience. So, the rest of the clash is going to be integrated in constructive material. So, let's talk about broadly why domestic politics are going to get much worse in countries where there's a high amount of demand for your citizenship. Why are poor people very likely to sell their citizenship in a way that is legally consensual, but probably not really consensual? So the first is, there's an information asymmetry, right? If you're someone who is poor and has lived in the United States and doesn't have access to resources of understanding how the rest of the world works, your understanding of whether or not the country you are about to move to for a significant amount of time, whether or not that is a good country and somewhere where you are going to be comfortable, is low. The likelihood that you are going to assume that you are going to have the same standard of living that you currently have also is probably high, right? At that point, insofar as you don't have the same information as opposed to a rich person who finds it, we're going to explain why it's likely to be that in a few seconds, like, probably means that you are at a disadvantage here. Two, short-sightedness, right? Given that you have to pay money to be able to get this citizenship, right? Because sure, you are trading citizenships, but some citizenships are going to be worth more than others, right? Being offered, let's say, a high amount of, and this is probably an insane amount, $500,000 to get your citizenship, right? Sounds huge right now, but the reality is that that's probably not going to be enough to live your entire life in a state of comfort for most amount of people. At which point, that probably seems convincing to them, but ultimately harms them in the long term. Finally, it's because states now are going to present themselves in the best light possible to be sure people are willing to accept people who are buying citizenships from developed states, at which point there's active misinformation out there. So, why are rich people going to buy it? Mainly, it's because they have lots to gain from doing this and have the capacity to do this, right? Because what they have to gain in many circumstances is these are people who in many cases are executives or leaders of multinational companies and who directly benefit from what the actions of other states are. And what citizenship provides to you is the access and ability to fund and participate and influence politics, right? In many circumstances, what this looks like is simply the ability to vote, the ability to run in elections. But in most countries, what this looks like is the ability to fund political campaigns and lobbying groups to ensure that your own interests are best represented. This is bad for a number of reasons. First off, it means that very rich interests continue to be the political majority within the states, and these are the circumstances wherein poor people are not likely to be represented because it becomes less of a lobbying capacity in this regard, insofar as there's a bigger injection of money into politics, especially from companies that have massive ties to the United States. But this also harms the domestic poor, very simply, because currently states do something to help poor people. We say that's not much, but the provision of welfare or anything to this effect is something that currently exists to help poor people. Insofar as you can now rely on them just dipping out of your country, going somewhere else, and being told that you can just rely on someone else to want your citizenship, I would suggest that the political will to ensure that there is any ability to help build institutions that help you through this. Okay.
Okay, so your idea relies on the fact that a poor person who is in a country that doesn't have a citizenship that is worth much is being bought out by a rich person. Why does this happen?
They said that they're in a country that citizenship is worth a lot, and the current person who is buying it is from the place where citizenship is not worth that much. You misheard. So, I think that it is much less likely that you're going to get provisions for the poor, insofar as how states do not have the incentive to do this, where they can offload the ability to just move to a place in which you are more comfortable to the individual. The harm of this is that not all people have the ability to access this, right? Because there are often going to be many people, like a lot less people who have the ability to buy these citizenships than there are people who are able to sell them, right? Because insofar as you believe any of the argumentation in the front half about how important your citizenship is to you, some people might not be willing to sell this, right? But also realize that this probably makes immigration systems a lot worse for people, right? Insofar as immigration systems do a lot better because they allow states to do things like state planning, insofar as they are allowed to allocate people resources when it comes to accommodating them into a new state. It allows states to choose who comes into their country and therefore be sure that there's an appropriate amount of economic opportunity for the new immigrants into this country. This now makes the country a lot more, insofar as there's a lot less political will to have immigrants within the state. Insofar as, one, you probably now feel like you do not need to have a form of robust immigration, insofar as you feel like those immigrants can just buy citizenship. Two, you probably feel that a lot of these immigrants are just an attack on their own identity, insofar as they have the ability to buy citizenship, which increases the amount of those areas who make sexual programs.
Next speaker plus my speech and conclude about French chocolate.
discuss two issues in this speech. One, how does the market impact the movement of people? Here I will address the crux of CO extension and also bring up what Chris talked about. Secondly, I'm going to talk about how do state and societal incentives for immigrants change. Firstly, how does this impact the movement of people? Let's firstly address the crux of ETH's extension, which is firstly, the poor people are the most likely individuals who sell, but there will be an implicit form of coercion through information asymmetry and short-sightedness. Two responses. Firstly, if you're going to sell and move to a different place, you're probably going to do some fucking research and learn about the place you're going to and actually have some capacity to know that what lifestyle there is, like what language you speak, currency you use. It's unlikely, kind of patronizing for these people to say that people are just going to do whatever to get the money and move to wherever. Secondly, even to the extent there are structural difficulties for poor individuals to move, the money you earn as a consequence from selling your citizenship probably means that you will probably be fine. You're far better equipped in a new place you go to, especially because there are differences in value and currency. So if you're American poor and moves to a different, moves to Latin America, you'll probably be relatively more wealthier as well. Secondly, they say rich people are likely the people who will buy these. Rich people will likely be the people who purchase these types of citizenship, and that increases a lot of lobbying in these places. Firstly, I would contend that if this is the case, that means that they're probably going to pay lots and lots of money, even if it's worth nothing to them. It's probably worth a lot to the poor individuals who get them, so that's beneficial. But two, number one, status quo. In the status quo already, we're already seeing existing elites in the USA, for example, lobbying. So it's unclear as to why the increased amount of elites from other countries will change that so significantly. In fact, if it's significant, I would contend that's probably a good thing if you have different elites from different countries with different cultural backgrounds that can contend for different issues, so you have a competition among these individuals to have different issues, rather than the consolidation and domination by existing rich individuals in these spaces. Secondly, the comparative is that the elites stay in the countries of origin, which means that they can probably still equally dominate and hurt even more vulnerable people that are not in organized places that we talk about. But critically, I think Ethan was funny, but not that actually responsive to our extension. What do we tell you? Firstly, we told you about competition drives down prices, because if you allow people, for example, who want dual citizenship or just don't want the citizenship anymore, to be the lowest seller that drives down prices. The first thing we said is that there are differences in values in terms of citizenship, and that, for example, people with dual citizenship in, for example, with a country in the European Union will probably sell higher. Here's the issue, right? They assume that every single person is a profit maximizing person that will charge the highest prices possible, but that is not necessarily the case. For example, if you're a person who just don't want money for dual citizenship, you might want to put it as low as possible for two reasons. One, because if you have lower prices, this means that more and more people are likely to come to you first to bid, but secondly, it also means you're likely to be able to sell these things quicker if it's a case that you're seen as far more competitive in terms of being cheap against the other sellers with their citizenship. He says that, look, sometimes people have benefits of dual citizenship, but I don't really know if the person who holds, most people who hold dual citizenship cares about, for example, being able to vote in both elections, or actually in both states, even though you're only living in one state at a time. Second, we talk about family, and why you're able to give that citizenship to people that you care about so you can access the benefits that they have. Firstly, they say you just won't give it back. One, this is unlikely given that you're likely to be giving it to people like your close friends or your family, people who you feel mutual moral obligations to and care about each other. But two, that's fine if it's a case that I give my citizenship to my grandma so she can come to live in a fucking better senior care home in Canada or in the USA, and even if she doesn't give it back, I'm fine with that because I'm taking care of my fucking family. Secondly, he says we can reform. Yeah, reform is more likely to happen on our side of the house for the reason of Chris's extension. That when individuals see that the individuals are more likely to push for liberal or lax immigration standards, if it's a case that they know, no thank you, that they can sell more citizenship for more money. The other reason why that's likely the case is because states always have the incentive to ensure that immigrants who come in, they have some sort of control over, which means that they probably want to liberalize immigration standards so people have more of a comparative incentive to go through a state channel rather than a market channel. So both systems are becoming more accessible as well due to this competition. No, thank you. Next, he says that states will likely degrade their services. I just think this is unlikely, given that this will probably piss off their voting population. And also, I think that even to the extent there are lots of people asking these resources, the comparatives that they stay in their country of origin, that's probably have share or non-existent services at all. So, in terms of movement of people, I think we'd show why this is likely to be accessible, given that people can sell for low prices. And it's not just all profit maximizers. But two, even if it's a case that in a standard market, it's really high, there are people who are altruistic, moral reasons are likely to give that citizenship to people who absolutely need it, creating more accessibility to begin with. Sure.
You don't deal with our analysis about how this makes like the traditional form of immigration less popular, and therefore none of your benefits go to people who need to move the most, like as refugees or asylum seekers.
So the first thing I would say is that, number one, I think these are just different strands of movement. I don't think that they're just necessarily comparable. Secondly, you need to prove that these systems are accessible in the status quo anyway, which credit OT, I think they do tell us a lot about why they're likely inaccessible in the status quo anyways, and Chris fills in the most crucial link telling you why it is likely that the alternative and the model that we propose is the most accessible one. Second question, how do state incentives or immigration change? The idea we hear from both OO and the derivative version from CO is that like xenophobia increases. Two things to say here. Number one, Chris tells you that the parties and the likely platforms and things that will run will be less likely to focus on national identity or ethnic identity, given that countries will oftentimes, at least on our side, have larger changing demographics and populations all the time, given that citizenship is more accessible. So you're more likely as a politician you can't bank on the fact that one particular voting bloc will vote for you, given that they can just change the demographic changes. So you have more of an incentive to actually be more charitable and welcoming to these individuals. Second, I think that the social contact theory multiplies under our Senate House, given that people have far more exposure to people from all over the world who can access to citizenship, which means that we're likely to get better treatment as well. Crucially, we told you why this will liberalize immigration because people want to sell their citizenship and money, but crucially we also told you about why state incentives for these things change. They say, that on their side, they say, look, immigrants in these countries will likely support more reform anyways. Good, that means that with more immigrants that would move around under our standard because they're more likely holistically to push for more liberalization of immigration on net, which creates more accessibility as well. We help the most crucial individuals by lowering prices for people who have altruistic or moral reasons and generally make state incentives better. All these reasons, college votes.
This debate goes down to two separate themes. The first, how do individuals act under the system? The second is how do markets function, how do they benefit specific individual actors? All right, let's talk about individuals. There are a number of contentions that are made in this debate that necessarily don't reflect the reality of what's going to happen, right? First of all of the government teams and the entire government bench say that they want to make it as easy as possible for poor people to leave countries like the United States to better their economic status, right? Ethan provides you sufficient analysis on why this is bad, right? One, you're going to purge populations of like your poor people in a specific country because now a legitimate strategy to end and fight poverty is to make them move to another country, right? We don't necessarily think this is an effective metric that you can endorse in society because one, you reduce the amount of political will, as Ethan mentioned, for governments in these types of countries to actively tackle issues of poverty on their own, to provide expansive things like welfare systems to help solve poverty in domestic affairs, right? When you incentivize it, they actually say that it's preferable that these poor people leave these countries. The ability of these poor people to have any sort of political lobbying access in the countries that they were originally born in is removed completely, right? Because they say this is not a coerced decision, right? But what they don't understand, right, is that a lot of poor Americans still like being American and they don't want to leave America. They want an American government that actually cares about their interests. They take away the ability for the American government to even consider their interests when an effective solution to poverty is just telling all the poor people that they should go live in another country, right? That's not an effective metric on which they can argue in this debate, right? But more than that, they say that, like, look, people will use this to go back to the countries from which they originally came from, and they're going to be supporting more liberal immigration laws as a result of this mechanism, right? First of all, we're just going to contend for you the xenophobic individuals that hold back progress on things like immigration, we're never going to sell their citizenship in the first place, right? This doesn't change the crux of the political actors that actually don't want immigration standards to change by simply implementing this mechanism, right? What this means is that the individuals that currently don't support immigration continue to not support immigration because of this. I'll take that.
Okay? So, presumably, if you support increased reform under your set of defaults, the fact that more poor people can access this means that similar reasons of coercion, of xenophobia, will equally apply to your set of defaults. The more critical question is,